Hello everybody, welcome back to the channel. My name is Dangxiety and I'm bringing you the results of the SmackDown Live event where I previously made the video in regards to how I searched with only 5 hours left and not to go over stage 1000 and all those things that I said, and here are the results. So we finished pretty decently. We got second place. The guy named Don't Even Try managed to go over stage 1000. So one part of me is like, dang, I didn't get first place, but the other part of me is like, well, he's gonna be matched up with a lot worse competition in the future, so that's unfortunate for him. So my advice again, is to make sure that you don't go over stage 1000. So I didn't quite do it here, but I'm on stage 984 and my prestige bonus isn't high enough, and it just took me forever to get here. Just always grinding, always using. The only reason I have Miz and Sheamus in right now is for their briefcase bonus and all that stuff. So, but let's get into it. Let's collect our rewards here. We're gonna get 10 cards, and let's see. We're gonna get the event points right here, and let's see which cards we're gonna grab. First card is going to be Zack Ryder shards. We're gonna get some shards for Jimmy Uso, not bad. I'm really hoping to pull that Randy Orton or something. I know he's really good. And Kofi, Kofi's not a bad card, I believe. I mean, as far as I know, Nakamura would not be bad to upgrade him. And we're finally gonna get our first few shards in Daniel Bryan. I know he also has a bonus briefcase thing as well. We're gonna get some shards for Randy Orton. I almost got excited there with the full card. And we're gonna get a new card, Naomi, 1 star, but any full card. And we're gonna get Xavier Woods. I do not know much about him, but that is pretty cool. And we're gonna get some shards for Xavier Woods. And we're gonna get, I believe, one last card. Let's see what it is. Hopefully something good. And we're gonna get Rusev, 3 star, brand new card. We'll take that. But unfortunately, nobody over 4 stars. Or over 3 stars. So that's not too bad, it happens. And I've been having luck with this, so let's toss out 500 gold that we just got from that event to get one more pull, and let's see what happens here. We're gonna pull Baron Corbin. It never turned out a new card, but I don't think he could have been any worse than that. It could have been shards, but still, Baron Corbin. Let's take a look at Rusev here. He seems to be pretty strong, but that's because he's higher level. Let's see what Rusev has. He has... Alright, so he's gonna stay alive for a bit. Yeah, he doesn't really seem too beneficial to me, especially with the powerhouse. I mean, I guess that could be useful for when they actually start knocking your guys out. As you can see, my guys are just always knocked out at this stage, no matter what I do. But I can go into the reasoning. First, I just wanted prestige, and I'm going to tell you a little bit about my strategy going into this. So we're going to get this prestige. We're going to get almost to 300,000 prestige bonus, and I'm going to go brawler again, and that is my 50th prestige. That is really, really cool. New level cap, none. Someone has to explain to me what this was, because I'm not sure what they mean the level cap in. But anyway, now we have finally unlocked our all opponent cash bonus, and honestly, let's get that as high as we can, because that's a really useful perk right there. 740% bonus cash. So let me explain why I was using the Miz. The Miz, 500% briefcase cash, and that's only up to level 20. I have not upgraded that yet to as high as it should be, as well as Sheamus giving me 540% briefcase cash, and that's also going to help me get, because at those further stages in the game, you have to realize that the only thing that you're really getting paid off of is briefcase bonuses, because it takes minutes to kill like a single target, and you're gonna want to get this 4-star Dean Ambrose, so you can get that 1% briefcase time reduction bonus. That is going to be really clutch if you can find him. And the other one I know is Seth Rollins. You want to have him. So a dream team would be like Dean, Seth, Sheamus, and Miz, or I believe Daniel Bryan as well has that perk. We could take a little look down here to Daniel Bryan, and you're gonna see that 35% briefcase cash. You're gonna want that, and Seth Rollins, right here. Seth Rollins also has briefcase cash. That's a really good strategy for when you're in those later stages and you just kind of don't know what to do, because you just sit there for hours and your guy isn't leveling up because you're getting cash so slowly. You're gonna want to always watch that advertisement for the bonus cash. And we're gonna get that 50 prestige bonus gold. I would drop another one for a pack, but I think I'm gonna hold off for now because I'm okay with the cards that I have, and there's not really anybody from SmackDown that I need. Because right now, as of August 2nd, 2017, the game, your cards that are assisting you aren't exactly the most useful. The tapping is really the way to go. Each click. Well, I mean, it's not a good example because I'm on stage 23, but tapping is much more effective than your cards, especially when you reach those later stages, because as you saw, my guys would just drop in instantly, and they were leveled. I stopped leveling them eventually because you gotta level your own guy. He's way more important in the long run. So next event, we're gonna be looking at the High Flyers event, and we're gonna hopefully pull some more Finn. Finn Balor is one of the best cards right now because of his. You can raise this crit chance to 90%, 99% or something like that. I think it was 90, someone said, I don't know. But, and also his crit damage, and, Finn is just, he's a really, really good card to have in your deck. And if they buff up the capability of the cards, we're going to be looking at a whole different game than what it is today. So, as a final overview, I just wanted to say that I did have success searching later in the game, later when the event started rather than as soon as it started, and don't go over stage 1000, and include people on your team that have cash bonuses no matter what form it is, because right now it's not about the damage they do, it's about the damage you do. As the stages get later on, you're gonna see how useless those cards become, because they're going to die basically instantly. Honestly, I would, you gotta level them, of course, because they are useful, but up to a point. And when you're gaining that much cash, there's no point not to level them. But eventually, once you hit that wall, you're gonna want to start focusing on yourself. On top of all of that, one last big tip I can give you guys is to make sure that you prestige the second. As you can see right now, I'm just clicking and they die, and I'm just gonna keep doing this. I'm just gonna run past these stages, but the second that this doesn't happen anymore, let's say within reason, if they're not dying within 5 seconds, you're gonna want to get out of there and prestige, because the prestige bonus for pushing those later stages isn't worth the amount that you could have gotten if you restarted and climbed all the way back up. 600 to 700 for one could take the same amount of time as 1 to 600. You follow? It's much more beneficial to you as a player to prestige as soon as you can and just keep on doing that. See, I'm gonna follow that now, because I know it's all about that prestige bonus now. I can't show you mine right now, but I did show you it was almost 300k. And I was talking to a friend, he was at about 3 million, and I'm not joking about that. This dude was insane. And he was telling me that, he flies through 1 through 800 without a single problem. And that's something that I want to achieve. But it only comes through grinding and making sure you have the right strategy going. making sure you're timing when you prestige, making sure you're not going over stage 1000, making sure you're making efficient use of your time warp, because that's the best way to spend your gold right now, if I could, you know, if I could say so, I believe. And you know, it's never a problem to buy these high flyer packs or whatever, but you just want to make sure that you are aware that the cards right now are not the best. Like, it's mainly about your superstar right now. There's gonna be more balances in the future though, so I don't know how long this will hold up for, but yeah. So my final tips here: just prestige as soon as you can. You know, that's the way to do it. And I'm gonna try the same strategy for this one again, the high flyer event. I'm gonna try again to join it when the event is almost finished, to avoid the higher competition / hackers. So stay tuned for the next video. Please, you know, I haven't asked this before, but if you guys can leave a like if you like what you're seeing, and let me know what you think in the comments, because all the feedback is very much appreciated. I want to talk to you guys, and you know, likes, you know, I'm very small, but I'm hoping to grow a bit. You know, hopefully we can extend out to the rest of the Tap Mania community, and you know, give whatever advice I have. You know, I'm not top tier player, but you know, I talk to some of them sometimes. So, and you know, I've talked to the developer, Fandango. He's an amazing guy. Very open to conversation. You just gotta join our Discord, and it has a lot of people that play Tap Mania, and we just talk in it about the game. So I'm gonna put that link in the description, and leave that like, subscribe, do what you gotta do. And thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you in the next video.